It's the springtime and spring vegetables are always available at this time. And I'm going to show you how to do spring rolls to use the spring vegetables. For this recipe, I'm using 3 carrots and 1 leek. I'm using the green part of the cabbage so it gives a nice crunch to the spring rolls. About 100 grams rice noodles, few cloves of garlic, and I'm using oyster sauce here. If you are a vegetarian, you can use soy sauce instead, and some sesame oil to taste, and salt and pepper to taste too. So let's start doing it. If you like adding more flavors, you can always add herbs and other spices too. So into the rice noodles, I'm going to add some boiling water and cover it and leave it aside. Meanwhile, let's cut the vegetables. First, the onions. Then I'm going to crush the garlic. This way it enhances all the flavors out from the garlic. And then the cabbage leaves. Put it back to the plate. Now the leeks. Now grate the carrots. Now the noodles are ready. I normally like to cut the noodles into small pieces. And put it in. Put a pan on the stove to be hot, and into that add about a tablespoon oil. Into the hot oil add the garlic. Stir well, and into that add the onion. Then the salt and the pepper. Stir. Now into that going to add the carrot, leek, cabbage. Cook stirring continuously about 2 minutes. While cooking it, going to add the oyster sauce. This has a lot of salt. So when you add salt, make sure that you taste it before adding more. So the vegetables are tender now. Now I'm going to add the noodles. This is rice noodles. Always read the packet instructions for cooking and mix. To finish off, I'm going to add a teaspoon of sesame oil and leave it to cool down completely. Now into a bowl, add a tablespoon of plain flour, and into that add the same amount of water. Using the back of the spoon, mix it well. So this is the glue that we are going to bind the spring rolls. Now get the vegetables that you cooked and put 10 lots on a plate so it cools down quickly, and you know how much you are going to put into one. If you don't have enough, you can adjust the filling in that way. So they will look equal once you cook them. I have 7 here, another 3 in this one. This can go dry quickly. So take it out and put it on a tea towel, slightly wet, and cover it. And leave it aside so that way it won't dry. One spring roll skin out slowly. You need to take it slowly, if not, it will break. These spring roll sheets are available in every supermarket where you find the puff pastry and the short crust pastry. Now when you do this, make sure that the triangle side comes onto your side and leave it this way without this way. Now take one lot and leave it next to the corner to your side and cover and bring it down, pressing, and then bring these ends and cover. When I cover, I normally like to put a little bit of the glue on the side. That way the oil won't leak into it. So press another bit of the glue and bring it now. It's like an envelope. So press. Make sure that you push harder to your side without breaking the skin. This way. And to the end, another bit of glue. Don't add too much, then it comes out slowly. And then roll it like this. That's the fun part. So leave it aside. Let's do another one. When you release the skin, make sure that you release the skin slowly, like this. You need a bit of patience when you release the skin out from the packet. You can't do nice things in a rush. While doing this, make sure that you put a pan on the stove with some oil for deep frying. Right, the next one. I'll do another one for you. Take the skin and the triangle side come onto your side. Take one lot from there. It's much nicer when you have a lot of filling than eating the skin. So you can do it this way now. Glue it. Take the corner and push towards your side. Then take one corner, cover, and take the other corner and cover. Now roll, roll, and then the glue. Roll. And the fun part, done. Going to put it on a plate. So put some oil into a pan and then check the oil is hot. I always use a chopstick, and if the bubbles come up, or you can use a little piece of bread or even the spring roll skin. And once the oil is ready, drop them in from one corner to other to slide into the hot oil without dropping it from this side, so the oil can splash on you. So always from one corner to the other, and deep fry until golden brown. Once they are golden brown, take them out. So the next batch goes in. While frying the spring rolls, let's do a dipping sauce. For that, you can use fresh ingredients like fresh chilies and onion and garlic. I'm going to use some chili oil. This is very hot actually. And a teaspoon of sesame oil. Then some dark soy sauce. A teaspoon of sesame seeds. And about a teaspoon of fish sauce. Mix all of them together and make this dipping sauce. You can prep this ahead and leave it aside. The beautiful spring rolls are ready to serve and they are nice and crispy. You can prep them ahead and leave it in fridge and double fry this. So the next day you can serve for parties or to take to school. And if I cut one, this is how it is. It's a simple, nice recipe that you can prep ahead and leave it in the fridge or the freezer and use it whenever you want. Hope you will enjoy. See you next time.